Time to make a new one. I'm very happy with the results on this little baby flask I made. I made it very poorly with very limited tools. I hand cut most of this, especially this center hole here. And because I have a lot more of this material, which is basically an old bread rack, I'm gonna remake it. Maybe some more. Do it with a little bit faster tools this time. Alright, I got these cut and some more. Basically made them 1 inch on either side. But the first thing I'm going to have to do is deburr everything and get all this ugliness off of here. Much better. Now they fit together nice and flush. I won't be hurting myself later. And then we can make some rings when they're all done. I still have to do the inside, but before I do the inside, I'm going to put a hole right through both of them. Not quite dead center, but that's okay. I need to have this thing mounted down. It doesn't exactly go with this little baby drill press, but we got a place to pour into. Now let's clean out the inside. Much better. Here's my old one, my first gen. Happy with how it worked out. Now we can make a better one. I still have to make vent notches in all the corners. I don't know if you can see that. But right in here there's a little notch on each corner. I still have to do that with one of these. The other thing I'm going to do is mark out left and right side so I know which sides go together, as well as numbered, because I'm going to make more than one of these, and if I keep them all in the same place I'm not going to know which ones match up so far as that hole goes. Now we have vent tubes, vent area for all the gases to escape whenever I pour something in. I'm gonna have to do one last deburring on the outside and on the inside and fine tune them however I see fit. But it's ready to make some rings. Cool. Now we got it all marked out left and right. This one's number 5. I made 4 more before that. I have one last one to make. I'd like to do hopefully half a dozen rings in one sitting. The problem is when I do use these and I put all my sand in there and I make my impression, once I pour metal in there, this entire thing gets really hot and I have to wait for cool down. So if I can make a multitude of them, I don't have to wait solely on one to cool down and I cut out all that time. Let's try out a new ring I got. I paid a couple bucks for this one. It has some potential of what I could see. This was my previous one. I'm still going to use this quite a bit in the future. But this one I need to edit a little bit. I need to shave off all this detail because I don't want it there. I need to fill in this top part and the inside of the ring itself. That way it's nice and flush. Then I can make more copies of this one. There we go. I've shaved off the detail on both sides. And what I did for the top is I put some of my carving wax in there and I melted it and then filed it out so it's nice and flat. It does look pretty nice, huh? Looks like an emerald gold ring. The bottom or the inside of it I was unable to fill with wax. I tried it twice and it wouldn't hold, so I'm just going to try it as is, and if I get one good solid ring out of it, I'll probably end up using that one as my template after it's been cleaned up. So let's get to putting it together. Well, that didn't work out too well. Had that little chunk come out. Maybe I can try and repair it a little bit, but I did foresee the inside of this being a problem. So what I'll have to do is file it out quite a bit so there's not a overhang on the inside of this. and then maybe I can get a casting out of it. But I'll try and piece this back together just a little bit, and I'll still give it a shot. At least I made plenty of flasks today. I'm happy with that. Well, I pieced it back together and I gave it a shot. I won't be too upset if it's not correct or finished. Oh, look at there. Not bad. I like it, I like it. Woo! Looky there. Let me give it a little dunk real quick. Oh yeah. So I'm talking about that tiny little offset. I can see the little ridge line in there that's pretty hefty. But now I can use this one as a template instead of the other one and not give myself trouble later with the inside of it. But I'm very happy with that, especially after half of it came off for the inside. Very good. Next.